thing
My
already.
babe just brought me some potatoes and broccoli for dinner. We are eating light because we had a ridiculous ridiculous incident with one of our neighbours. We had to pay a lawyer to basically deal with it.
Oh, what happened?
It's the reason why there's cameras all around our house now. Crazy new neighbour is convinced my husband is trying to steal her car and her husband.
Oh my gosh.
And we both just looked at her like, you okay here?
Oh my god, that's...
Should we ask her if she's okay, or should we just walk away?
Oh my gosh.
I think we should just walk away at this point.
Gosh. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Deadpool 245-277. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, neat.
Finally, I'm with Abby.
Hey, we are
Abby.
not fighting. I've seen those messages. We are not fighting.
So, Abby, explain why you haven't been on lately.
I have been given, basically, I work the day shift, and then I get called in to do the night shift because a girl decided to quit when she was doing the night shift for about 3 months. And she's already been signed up as a contract to do it, so someone had to replace her.
Exactly, so it's kind of like cool, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, we're not fighting. It's just that every time I get home, Abby be asleep, or she'll just be
working,
or working. So she'll be like, "Oh, I'll be on it." Next thing, when I get home, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm about to pass out because I'm stinking
Or sometimes,
tired."
like, I'm stuck at work and I'm just like, yeah, Nathan, I'm not gonna be on. Why? Yeah, I'm at work again.
And I'll be like, but we scheduled to do this. Like, well, I got called into work. I was like, son of a gun. I'm like, well, great.
I'm here, and no one else is.
Yeah, it's like, well, great.
I'm just here to apparently close and clean.
Yeah, I'm like, well, we got. Okay, well, I'll just do another video song. And
I haven't even been streaming. Like, a lot of you will be like, oh my goodness, what happened?
Yeah, well, yeah. Jeez.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I couldn't really ask Trish to do the rest of the Stray game, the cat game. Because she's got exams, because she's trying to be a doctor and all that right now, and that's keeping her real busy.
I can't play Stray. I can't play that. I saw it. Even if I did want to get it, I just couldn't.
It's very cute and simple.
It's very simple. It's very cute and simple. It is awesome.
It's more of one of those games, guys, if you want to relax and you're having a stressful day and you don't really want to shoot anything or just do anything active.
Those troopers seemed pretty psyched for the parade.
Just watch some cute cats just lick each other.
To prance around for their new paymaster.
It's like that's what the first 5 minutes of the game is. It's just them just being
now,
cats.
I know what y'all gonna say, but I gotta ask.
You just like watch the first cutscene and then never leave it.
If Rufus is in town, are we really gonna let this opportunity pass us by?
That's what basically I bought it
Hell,
for.
I'm not saying we kill the man, but we ought to at least give him a talking to.
On the other hand, though, are a little bit more active.
Actually, I'm gonna have to
agree. A little
agree.
bit like Zelda, only the main
First, the Turks say, do whatever, we're not after you. But then Cloud's biker buddy rolls up and says he is. We gotta straighten this out.
There's actually a companion where you can play the doggy. And if me and Nathan live like right next door to each other, me and Nathan have said this 1,000 times, he'd be playing as the doggy and I'd be the main character, Kitty.
Or maybe we can.
We bust up his parade.
No. That's how we die in a hail of bullets like a bunch of dumbasses. The city's crawling with shimmer troopers.
Sword.
We join the parade.
Very short sword.
Hide in plain sight. Get in.
Like really heavy stuff I'll give to my Poochie.
Seriously?
Sure.
Wow, that's good.
No arguments
like,
here.
all the physical damage will be done by you,
Red,
Nathan, not
you
just
guys
like
find a
heal
route to the
you or
port.
do
See
magic.
what security's like. And keep an eye out for black robes while you're at it.
Now hold up.
Fatigues won't be enough to
Because
disguise
he
you
did
two.
my God, you guys saw the private stream. I did a lot of magical stuff with my husband.
True enough.
Shut up.
Alright, see you in a bit. I gotta go find a uniform.
Glad to see that you and Nathan are okay. Was worried about you, but I'm glad that there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, there's really nothing to worry about.
No, there's nothing to worry about. It's just that Abby been busy, and every time we try to be like, hey, every time I think about going back to work, I feel like throwing up. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, and then by the time
it's that stressful going to that jump now that I actually feel like I'm gonna throw up just thinking about going there. And if I get a call tonight having to go back, I'm gonna be so mad.
I hope not. Every PM, I haven't talked to you like in a minute. And the last weekend, we were.
I know. My husband doesn't even feel like he knows me anymore.
Yeah, like the last weekend. Like literally sorry guys. Literally the last week we were supposed to just chill on Sunday. Because Sunday is normally a chill day.
Chill day, yeah. Day off for me.
Yeah, and it's normally a chill day. Like, hey, everybody, let's just chill, let's watch.
Monday's supposed to be a day off from the pet store and the farm.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, let's get together, let's watch the... I told Abby...
And now that I'm working at a grocery store again...
Yeah, it's just like...
I want to die.
Yeah, and because... Yeah, I told people, and Abby, I told most of our subscribers that we are missing all the news of what's going on with the Angry Joe news. Yeah, we're way behind. And usually,
I have no idea what's going on.
And usually Sunday is like, let's just watch the stuff before we both pass out. Like, we'll just watch it. We'll watch.
Like, I'm so far behind. I can't remember what we actually watched previous, and I don't want to rewatch something and go, we've already seen this.
Right, and I don't even remember what happened. I don't even remember which one we stopped by. And I'm mad, Pete. I'm like, gosh darn it, Pete. I want to know like what's going on.
I love Nathan saying, my guy, it is a terrible time for me. I don't even have time to scratch my butt.
Yeah, Peter.
Let alone fart.
Yeah, because we're trying to, keep up with what's going on in gaming and, everything else. And it just sucks because me and Abby are literally falling behind. And it gets horrible because you guys used to see us like every single Sunday, Monday, whatever, doing that. And it's kind of like, it's crazy.
You got me.
And now it's Lily playing Genshin on a private streams for you guys.
And then I'm pirate.
And you're all like asking her, like, is she dying?
Yeah, and I know people probably asking like, how come Nathan doesn't talk to Abby? Like, I do. It's just that every time I get home or if I'm like, and put it this way, I'll call Abby, be like, hey Abby, you're gonna be online, and half the time she'd be like, no, I'm at work. I'm like, well, that sucks. Yeah, I go to work the next day. I want to at least hang out with Abby before I pass out. And no more. Most of the time, she just.
Normally, when I answer, it's always bloodshot eyes, and Nathan's just like, "Oh dear."
Yeah, and it just sucks because I want hang out one more time before we go. One of those things.
So they're bringing in 2 weeks. I have to last 2 weeks, guys, before they bring in this guy to do the night shift.
Great.
And all I can pray is that he does not leave.
But I don't recall seeing
I
the
can't
three of
go
you in
back doing the night
practice.
shift again. I cannot.
Am I to assume that you simply forgot?
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
You're sorry? Do you have any idea how important today's ceremony is? Do you, maggot?
Yes. Thank you.
Form check now. You will give your commander a flawless performance. And
As
he
long
doesn't
as-
show
what
her
I'm doing,
anything
just
less
like
than
video game right there.
perfection.
Man, if only Abby can
I'll
see
feed your ass
what
to a
I'm
behemoth.
doing, but it will be heavy spoilers for Abby. So I'm like, I want Abby to see this, but it's a heavy spoiler.
Now what?
Understood.
Just
Oh
follow
no,
my
the
lead.
game is
Just
very
everybody
good.
Remember the
noticed I've
basics.
done the
I'm having
only
second
streams
thoughts,
I've
you
been able
guys.
to do
What the
is
hell are
like
you
an
doing
hour
over
each,
there?
and
The
people are
commander
still
is waiting.
annoyed by
Sir.
that.
Yeah.
And what it is me just playing Dreamlight Valley, because that's
Attention!
all I have time for.
Have to hand it to you three.
Disney
You've got
Dreamlight
guts
Valley.
skipping out on practice. That, or you're
Ugh.
idiots. Let's find out, shall we? I'm not about to take any chances today. I'm warning you
And
now.
guess what?
though.
Mulan and the
One
little
slip up
dragon
and I'll chuck you straight
Mulan,
into
the
a
Disney
Marlboro's
movie.
mouth. Clear?
Can't believe I have to clarify that. Disney movie.
Yeah.
The cartoon one.
Yeah. Not.
No live action here.
Let's see what you've got. Now,
The reason I
begin.
have to clarify that is because the last time I announced, oh, Mulan's coming to Disney Dreamlight Valley, and they're like, oh no, not the live action. No, it's not the live action. And thankfully, you don't get to see any villains from it.
Yeah.
I think the boyfriend's in it. I haven't played anything of it as a storyline because I actually have to unlock the door. I'm just trying to get all my ducks in a row.
Good. Keep it up.
You have to do certain events to unlock stuff. A
Well
4-star dinner. I have to cook a 4-star dinner. You can basically call it a battle pass, but you can either just like do things in the game, which I'm doing right now, to earn currency, and then just pay for the stuff on the battle pass with that.
Clean movements. Impeccable timing.
That's basically it. That's all
Yeah.
I'm doing.
I must say, you've impressed me.
Does anybody have
serve as a
the
sterling
original
example
voice
to the
acting for
others, ma'am.
characters? Nobody.
Yeah.
Congratulations! You are
Oh,
hereby
that was a
promoted to
3-star.
Parade Captain of
Whoops.
Midgar's 7th Infantry.
I'm that tired. I thought that a
You
3-star
will be
was
our
a
model
4-star.
trooper,
Whoops.
the one to march at the head of our drill team.
What this job is
Which
doing
means
to
that
me.
our performance, satisfactory or otherwise, is now your
4-star
responsibility.
specifically. So if I cook
Ma'am.
5-star, it won't activate. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, these things. Do I have enough ingredients for it? Yes. Because I have to make 10.
Yeah.
I looked up what's in this recipe, Nathan.
As
They're
parade
little,
captain,
they're
you
like
will round up
pastry
your fellow
balls
troopers
with
currently on
cheese
leave
inside,
in
like
Larboard
melted
Junon.
cheese.
You will recall
I
that
made them
to
for my
march in the
husband. You know what?
parade,
He loved
each
them.
drill team is
Yeah.
required to muster 5 units or more. Look for the 7th
Honestly, I
Brassards.
think if
They'll
anybody
identify
likes
the
cheese,
best
you're gonna
from the
love
rest.
this. And even if you don't like cheese, you can put
Once
something else
assembled,
inside them.
you and the team will report to Starboard Juno.
What's your favorite thing to eat, Nathan?
Tardiness will not
It always
be tolerated.
depends
make
how
us
I'm
proud.
feeling. You know what I mean? It's very difficult because I could be like, oh, well, I like myself some chicken strips, and the next day it could be a whole different thing.
I could put chicken in it.
Yeah, it could be like a whole
Want
different
some
thing.
chicken balls?
Yeah.
Boy, that was lucky.
Hey, you sure about this? Is the parade really
I
gonna
actually
get us to
tried that
Rufus?
whole scene
The
of
parade
like
won't,
Remy like
but the
eating the
presidential
strawberry and
commendation
cheese,
will.
and I'm like, oh,
That's how these things go.
that was a
The
mistake.
president himself gives the award.
Wow,
Oh, no.
That's some plan. I mean, it's risky, but
Okay.
gotta go big or go home, right?
Well, it has to be dinner. Does this work? Does this omelet work?
Wow, look at that.
Cool.
Ready to rally the troops, Captain?
Yeah. Just remember, Midgard, 7th Infantry.
Anyone with one of these guys, right?
I thought that this game would be very heavy on cooking, and it is.
Yeah.
To be able to magically sprint, you have to have a certain bar in the game filled, and you have to eat. There's the standard sprint bar, and then there's the one from eating.
Yeah.
Very fishy.
Okay, 8, 9, 10. 3 more.
Brood, mind you.
Yeah.
This your first time? If you want to drink with us, you're gonna have to lose the helmets.
Yeah, if I don't talk, I'm
No
just
scout, no
doing the
service.
audio of this.
Well, what are you waiting for? Unless... Are you 3 mop heads?
Wait! He's our new captain. He didn't know. Sir, this place is for the clean-shaven. You need to prove that you belong or leave. R&R's over, people. 7th, outside. Sir! Right away, sir!
Oh, I'm doing it. Freak.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have 10 mannequins and never have any reason to have them. No reason.
I'm not leaving till I see Rufus in the flesh.
Alright, so time for upstairs.
Yeah, there was one event in this game, Shirley Temple. Glorious name, by the way. It's very, if you don't know the movie, people won't get it. I'm not kidding you. I have to make... I'm just gonna make a third one and see if it's actually the mannequin, if it's a very specific type of mannequin that this thing is talking about. No, it just means any mannequin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 10 mannequins. You can... Do you know there's a limit on how many mannequins you can put in one room?
About the parade.
Yeah.
Sorry, but...
How do you plan to set your team apart from the competition?
Nightmare
Are there any
Silent Hill
special
game.
routines you've been practicing?
We,
Right, I see what you mean, Captain. We can't go spilling our secrets to anyone who
No,
asks,
thankfully
especially on
there's no
camera.
sexy nurses.
break time's
outfitted
over,
this
people.
game.
The parade's
Or
about to
else
begin.
I would be making
Follow
a
me.
very violent I'd be making a room in this game called the Silent Hill room.
No. Oh, I'll be honest. I love Silent Hill. Ebby, what are your thoughts of the Silent Hill 2 remake and everything?
I can't wait to see the mobile unit tear it up.
It's past
to
time
see
the
it
president
before I
should.
know what
Not
the-
now,
what,
buddy. We're busy.
I hope that it's good because I've already played it on a private stream.
Captain, I didn't
We
realize.
already
Sorry,
know
sir.
what's in it, all of
Practice
us.
is over.
Yeah.
Time for the real deal. With me.
Yes, sir.
That girl was gonna haunt me haunted me when I first played it. She's gonna haunt me again.
Yeah.
You know, the one where she's like, "Oh, you see the fire too? I see it. Oh God." It doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah, but I like I said, they're gonna, you know how remakes are. They'll always change something out of it. Like I guess in Resident Evil 3, I didn't realize that the Resident Evil 3, the clock tower,
Anybody who has
yeah.
cringy notion of that game,
Mm-hmm.
good news to you and bad news for me and anybody else who wanted to see me play it. Here's the bad news. Due to the remake and someone from the Australian government actually playing the original, they're not allowing it.
Yeah.
To ever release it.
Yeah.
Due to the fact of certain endings and the content with that girl, as well as the content with the overweight guy.
Would you mind taking the picture so I can get in there?
Especially considering what he did to that dog.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, sir.
Especially when they made it very obvious what was going on with that girl.
Wow, Captain!
Yeah.
Who knew you were such a pro? I might just have to frame this.
Break time's over, people. The parade's about to begin.
Like, oh.
Follow me.
Yes, sir!
I'm not kidding you guys, I actually had a friend in high school that was like her, very mentally unwell, her parents didn't do anything for her, it was pretty obvious what was going on at home. Mother didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Stepdad had a hunting rifle. I think you know exactly what happened with the rifle and her one day when she was home alone.
Yeah.
That's why I say whenever I do a private stream, trigger warning. Because certain games are just real bad.
Yeah.
Yes, just like that game. I'm not even going to mention the title of the game because it's not even allowed to be mentioned, the title on YouTube.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
I'm just going to call it this. It should be called The Murder of Rachel Foster. Not the other thing. Because I just gave away the storyline, she actually was murdered by the mum.
Yeah.
The guidebook recommended coming here, but it's way out of my
Oh, poor Rachel Foster, she did not deserve that. And before anybody says who is Rachel Foster, she was a mentally disabled girl who was preyed upon by an adult man.
That is some nose you got there, Red.
It was gross.
Streets of Midgar behind has done wonders for my faculties.
Also, the main character in that game, Nathan, you want to slap her every 5 minutes because she keeps... I'm not kidding you, guys. The main character, you're playing as the daughter of the man who hurt Rachel Foster, and then the mum who then killed Rachel Foster. And the daughter keeps blaming Rachel Foster for everything that went wrong in her life, and I'm just like... I don't like this main character. Can I have a new one?
Exactly.
And then Rachel Foster's brother is on the radio, and I'm like, can I hang out with you instead?
Yeah.
She's such a downer. She's so mean for no reason at all. It would like me being nasty to Nathan, and you're all just sitting there going, what? What?
Yeah.
What's going on? What did he do wrong? And then Nathan going, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Captain. Sir, permission to ask a question.
Does she get a redemption arc? At the very end of the game, when me and all the viewers were just sitting there going, we still hate you.
Is that clear? Now,
oh, you found out the girl that you had a love-hate relationship with and that your dad hurt and your mum killed. Blamed her for your whole life being ruined and found out that it was actually your dad that ruined everything and your mum ruined everything.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're crying and feeling sorry for Rachel Foster? I'm about to jump through the screen and kill you. I was so ready to throw a shoe at my television screen back then. I was so mad. Now you're crying. Now you're crying. Now you feel bad. It would be like the girl who, it would be like that scene all over again, guys, where she kills Joel and then goes, oh, so sorry that I traumatized you, Ellie, and murdered the only father figure you've ever had in your entire life. Can we be festive?
I still think that's lame. Like, most people might think, like, you guys are being so sensitive. First of all, no. Second of all, that's BS. Third of all, it just makes me angry because people don't realize it's like oh well, you know, it's just a game. No, he died in the first 20 minutes of the game and didn't really. Oh man.
5 minutes, 20 minutes. It doesn't matter how long it took. He died.
Yeah, he died. And I don't care what people say. Like it's just like that. They could have him die or pass away.
We fell in love with Joel for all the things that he went through in the first game, only for them to murder him.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we'll just kill him off. We'll.
He's getting too old. Kill him off.
Yeah.
We're trying to enjoy the view.
It's the captain.
They didn't kill off Giles when he was getting too old on Buffy.
Get your shit together. Parade's about to begin. Everyone.
Even after he got fired as her watcher. They didn't kill him off then.
Yeah, it's so lame.
You know what they did with Giles in the PlayStation 2 game, guys? If you're a fan of Buffy? They actually made him an evil warlock boss fight.
Is that who I think it is?
It was dope. Man was flying around the place. I didn't even want to kill him. I just wanted to see what he was able to do.
Hey!
Hey there!
Oh, he knows his stuff.
I was just checking my uniform.
Oh, cool.
Y'all know how it is.
Okay, Giles, you can kick my ass. You know what? Who else became absolutely dope in that game, Nathan?
I could have shot you.
You look...
Hera.
What?
Oh,
wow.
He became a
It's not like I had a
witch.
choice. Nothing else fit.
Okay, I get it.
The boss fight
Anyway, I checked out the way to the port.
Completed, and I didn't even care.
Look like you're fitting in.
Yeah.
It was so hard
Nobody's
to
batted
defeat
an eye.
because you would jump from platform
We're gonna
to
win the president's
platform,
commendation.
teleporting all over the place and getting vampires
sure
to
you
attack
will.
me.
yeah.
When you're playing
Benjamin,
as
I'm
Willow,
rooting
you have
for
to
you.
complete a certain spell to mind control the vampires to attack Terra, because you can't physically do any damage to Terra.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's so annoying. Seeing how cool and scary she was in that universe, I'm like, yeah, tops. Also, I liked seeing Sid again. Did you like Sid?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, guys, if you like Deadpool, you will love Sid, the dummy. He's literally just a wooden puppet version of Deadpool. Only he does not break the third wall.
Yeah.
That would be very funny if he did.
Sir! Welcome back, sir! Welcome back, sir!
Excuse me, sir. Do you think you could spare a minute?
Didn't Terra die in the series? Yeah, but in the game, it's like an alternate reality version of it. It was supposed to be an episode of the show, but people that he was like the higher ups at the time were like, nah, this is too weird, no one's gonna like it. And then Star Trek did the same thing and everybody loved it. And then they're like, oh, whoops, we didn't know. You knew. I'm gonna give you a backhand. I'm gonna give you a backhand now.
And they knew. They just don't want to admit it that they did that.
There's no beating Junon.
These designs are the perfect marriage.
Alright, I've got to eat again. Honestly, I don't mind the cooking quest. It just gives me a reason to keep cooking. Plus the rest, there's so many recipes in this game, Nathan, and guess what? They keep adding them.
Yeah, nice.
They've added like 150 new recipes just by introducing Milan. They didn't have to release 150 new recipes, but they were like, oh, we'll just put this in as well.
Yeah.
Just give you something more to do. Probably didn't need it, but thank you. Funny how now I have a mine a crystal quest, and there are no crystals on this map. Spawn a crystal so I can mine it, please. Oh. And a lot of you are probably asking, why is my mouth not filthy today? YouTube rulings.
Yeah.
You blame them for it. We can't even mention certain things about religious deities anymore. We can say deities. That's about it.
Yeah, we can only say that, but we can't say other stuff.
We can't say certain man who died on Easter for ourselves. No, we cannot. We can't even say his name anymore.
Yeah.
Probably up in heaven going, what? Oh, it's too blasphemous, and it's just too rude. I've said much worse things. Having a poop, love. Oh, that's blasphemous. Sheesh. Is that the moon? No, there's a cloud. That's a Mickey head cloud. That's adorable. Oh my goodness, something spawn, please. I'm dying here. Just need 2 more. Nathan, give me your black luck.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, like at least once a week I get a message from some rando that I've never met, claiming that we used to be together and that I'm a racist.
Yeah.
And then you viewers are just like, would you be any more obvious that you want attention? I'm glad you guys don't even pay attention to that stuff anymore. Yeah. You're just like, anyway, just ignore that weirdo for a minute. He'll go away if we just ignore him. He'll eventually go away. No, I can't hit just any old rock. It actually has to have a crystal in it already, or otherwise I'd just be smashing everything. Just to let everybody know, when I'm actually able to come back to Twitch streaming, when I've actually got time for it. Just gonna let you guys know, my husband's still training to go into the military. And whoever said that they thought that I would be whoever made up some terrible rumor that my husband and I were getting a divorce, you were lying. Stop that.
Every getting a divorce, man. that's kind of stupid.
The only way to escape me is death. And even then, it will be very difficult for him.
Yeah.
Just wake up and he's alive again. But I died. Not on my watching.
Good luck out there, Captain. I'll be rooting for you.
Be like that movie Frankenweenie all over again.
Yeah.
You know, I loved that movie so much. But out of all three of his movies that are just like occult classics, the only two that get a huge amount of attention from him, from his creation, is Nightmare Before Christmas is #1, gets the most amount of attention. Corpse Bride is just starting to get some attention, but nothing about Frankenweenie.
Yeah.
Literally a story about a little boy who brings his dog back to life from the dead.
Yeah. I can't do that. Okay. And I'm saying now, I'm saying this out loud.
Like in a fantasy world, if we could bring our pets back from the dead, would you want to?
Easily, without any consequences, I would. You know how many times everyone bring back her dogs? Without consequences, without side effects?
Jack.
Without any side effects, without any, like, losing a limb or two, or an eyeball for a dog, or a half piece of your brain. No. Like, if we can bring back our animals, you know, we all be happy to. You know, we will all be happy to. But that ain't gonna happen. that ain't gonna happen.
Nope, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, so sorry about that.
I'm just telling you right now, guys, the way that his dog comes back looks very cute in the animation and all that, but in reality, it'd be horrifying. Like, even in one scene, the dog's tail falls off. Because it was wagging too hard.
You rounded up the whole team, Captain.
Yeah, he sewed his dog back together because somebody ran him over.
See, I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
All set then.
At the end of the movie, the kid learns to leave the dead where they lay, and to just leave his dog to rest. Which is very sad. But honestly, just leave him there. Does Disney own it? Of course Disney bought it up. Disney bought up everything he made.
Yeah.
Listen up.
Never did anything with Frankenweenie though.
As we march, the eyes of
they remade Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride in Blu-ray and 4K and 8K, but they even made a duo case, which I own, of 8K. My husband bought it for me on one anniversary.
Yeah.
But nothing about Frankenweenie. Still in DVD form. No remakes at all. It's not even that scary. Nightmare Before Christmas, if they remade that as a live action, would be more terrifying than Frankenweenie.
Yeah. Hello.
Isn't that right, sir?
The animation of, like, Frankenweenie is more like the Addams Family cartoon. That's how I can describe it. It's actually pretty cute.
We will win that commendation for our city.
Need a cartoon.
And we will return home as champions. Yes, sir.
The reason I say this is because I want people to actually like this cartoon so much that they actually start selling merchandise again, and I can buy a plushie of the dog.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Instead of hiring someone to custom make one.
Captain, the parade's about to start.
Don't want to be late, sir.
Of course.
You know they're bringing out a brand new pop of Toothless and Bucket on his back, on a saddle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're bringing out.
When did we last use her?
5 years ago, sir.
Let's blow off the dust.
But sir...
Even a ceremonial display would constitute a violation of the ceasefire. Wutai would view it as a willful act of aggression.
And?
I give up. I give up.
It's a new era. Let's ring it in with a bang.
Very good, sir. Very good. Nothing like fireworks to rouse the spirits.
Mr. President, it's time.
James just like, nope, poop on you. Come back tomorrow. Poop on you. I'm going to do a live stream on my birthday.
Yeah.
Which is tomorrow, by the way, Nathan.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Time difference, Nathan gets very confused by the time difference. Don't worry, so do I.
Yeah, every...
Yeah.
Every gets
So
confusing.
annoying.
Yeah, because that's what... Like, I can sit there and say, Abby, what we're doing tomorrow.
Welcome to the celebration of the century.
And then
As you can see, the streets of Junon are abuzz with excitement.
Just so I can be aware.
People have turned out in droves to catch a glimpse of the new president, Rufus Shinra. And here comes Midgar's mobile unit. Their incredible skills are truly a sight to behold.
There's only 3 items that they gave you as a free login in The Sims, Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
Only 3 items are actually good. And the rest of them are just like warblock nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
There he is, folks. Rufus Shinra. Wow! Can you even hear me over this crowd?
Is there chicken in here?
The president has stopped.
Look at that.
That's just a different colored potato slice.
Ready to fire, sir.
Yeah, just so
Welcome to the New World Order.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to be playing when I come back.
Fire!
Non-stop is Genshin. It's going to be a long series, so buckle up. There's going to be nothing else.
Ladies and gentlemen, with a single blast of Junon's famous cannon, Rufus Shinra has announced his arrival.
We're going to make a list for Dead or Alive. Why would I?
Yeah.
Just texted me now. Please let it not be my boss. Here. Ah, no.
Uh-oh.
You join us in Starboard Junon as the final team of the day takes their position. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Midgar's 7th Infantry. The captain and his team have trained long and hard, determined to win the presidential commendation for everyone back home in Midgar. I can't wait to see what kind of performance they'll put on today. Troopers of the 7th Infantry, make us proud.
Drill team, halt!
Alright.
First sequence, begin.
So far, so good.
Formation, change.
That practice is paying off. What a performance.
Final sequence, begin.
Their movements are so crisp and clean. I can't take my eyes off them. That concludes the first part of today's performance by the 7th Infantry Drill Team. Our judges are currently tabulating the votes from you, the viewers. And here they are now. Frankly, I'm already blown away. And folks here seem to agree. The crowd is loving it. The only question is how they're going to top this.
And QTV question, so I'm still here.
Left, face. First sequence,
begin!
This is looking promising.
Second sequence, begin!
It all looks so effortless. Practice makes perfect. You're watching history. And with that, the 7th Infantry concludes the second part of their performance. As ever, our judges have been busy tallying all the votes we've received. So let's take a look at the results. Universal acclaim, and little wonder given the skill and coordination on display. Keep this up and the 7th might well be destined for glory. I wouldn't bet against them.
Left, face. Formation, change.
They're doing quite well.
Final sequence, begin.
They're in perfect sync. Such excellent direction. I can't take my eyes off them. Their movements are so crisp and clean. It all looks so effortless. And with that, we've reached the end of the 7th Infantry's performance.
Sorry about that.
For the final time, the judges are tallying the votes from you, the viewers. And now, let's see the results. Listen to that crowd. Judging by this response, it's clear that Midgar's 7th Infantry has made a lot of new fans. There's no denying it, folks. That was a performance for the ages. Coming up next, the moment of truth for our competitors. Which team will take home the commendation? Stay tuned to find out.
Yes, sir. Around the clock. They remain unaware.
Leave them to me. I want you and your people tracking the robes.
Understood.
I might have to redo it.
We're back on the clock. I trust you know the mission by now.
My friends,
there's
allow me to
these
congratulate you on the
two
sterling
things
performance.
that button
You've
that
done
we
your
have to
company
do.
proud.
It's for
Your
a parade,
passion and
but
patriotism is beyond question, and I know our president can't wait to thank you all. Of course, some among you are deserving of special praise. For our first award, we will recognize the division whose exemplary display eclipsed all others. The prize for outstanding performance goes to... Midgar's mobile unit.
Huzzah!
commendations. So quick, guys, it was ridiculous.
Come on up, Commander.
It was like, oh, it's not moving on. I have to start all over again. It's just the
Thank you, sir. Next, we have the President's Commendation.
Also, I did play a little bit of Silent Stream of Cult of the Lamb, and guess what, guys? You don't actually see anything raunchy, but it does happen. Let's just say, if you get one member that's male, and then you get another member of your cult that's female, you can make your own cult members.
Into the greatest company the world has ever seen. And
you get what I mean?
all
just put
our
both in a
lives
tent
with the
together.
miracle of Mako. So I invite you to join me in a moment of silence. For a great
I did
man
like Fairy
gone
Tail,
too
but a lot
soon.
of the stuff about Fairy Tail just rubbed me up the wrong way. Like, the very first episode of Fairy Tail was like, no trigger warnings,
We
guys.
live in challenging times.
Oh,
Some may
alert.
feel that I am too young, too
We're just gonna
inexperienced
kidnap these
to lead
women
us.
and then
But to
sell
them
them
and
against
to
their
you
will.
all, I say this. The
And you're
Shinra
just sitting
Electric
there
Power
going,
Company
okay,
will
this is
endure.
the first episode and you're doing
The
that.
challenges we face can be overcome
Ease me into the
if we
craziness
summon our
first.
courage and cut ties with the past.
Ease me into it.
Yesterday is behind us. We must look instead to the promise of tomorrow.
what's really
For
weird,
today
Nathan?
is a new day. And the first
Twitch
of a long,
does
arduous
not
journey
care
which we
about
must take
DMC Devil May Cry.
Follow me, and we will
Twitch
reach
doesn't
our
care
promised
about it
land.
at all.
This
It's
I do
just like
solemnly swear before you all.
it's just a
as
comedy
president
game
of the
to them at
Shinra
this point. Like
Electric
they don't
Power
care. The
Company.
music is fine.
My friends,
Everything
place
about
your
it's
trust
fine.
in me.
But on
And together
YouTube,
will
if
we
you play it over
achieve our
there,
dream of
the
a better
cutscenes
world.
get copyrighted. The music in every scene is copyrighted. Showing the boss on screen is copyrighted. Some poor guy just got his entire channel on YouTube taken
I
away
have a
from him
commendation
because of
to present.
DMC Devil May Cry. And he was saying nothing
The
but nice
award
things
goes
about
to
it.
Midgar's 7th Infantry.
I have to tell you, the patriotism on display here today has been nothing short of inspiring. The future looks bright indeed for Shinra and the world.
To accept this award on behalf of the team,
Can you see?
3 of the best will now
So
join
on
me.
Friday, me and my husband can go
Come
out,
on up.
which is a day ahead for both of us. So it'll be basically Thursday. Me and my husband are going out because on my birthday I'm working and so is he. Thankfully, I don't
Your
have the night
performance
shift
today
tomorrow,
was
or I just
nothing
lose
short
my
of
mind.
incredible. Midgar's 7th Infantry is, without a doubt, the pride
I'm not saying
of
I
our
hate
people.
Fairy Tail. I'm just saying that that first episode really shocked me.
Congratulations.
I was just like, oh, we're not going to ease ourselves into it. We're just going to go dive right in. Okay. I knew there was some shocking
I have a
things
few
in here,
private
but oh,
words
okay.
to say to these troopers. Cut the feed.
Sir.
You know, like you hear that an anime's like got some really bad stuff in it, but you expect that the first episode's like a little tame before they just ease you into it.
Excuse me.
And then it's just like, oh my.
Barrett, over there.
Didn't expect to see that.
Of all the times.
I kind of expected it to be like on a Sword
I
Art
rarely talk
Online,
to the
where it's
rank and
like,
file.
Yeah, this is
Why not
kind of
take off your
messed
helmet?
up, but oh, just wait. The worser things are going to come down the road with this teenage girl and this adult man who wants to take advantage of her in the video game and then in real life. No, it's just like episode 1, messed up.
Alright.
Okay, is it gonna get worse from here, or? Yes, it gets very bad.
Stand down.
Oh dear.
Sir!
My favorite character, the only sweet boy, is the flying cat.
Yeah.
You are a fascinating
Innocent
individual,
soul, that one.
Cloud Strife. Your file was as gripping as it was enlightening.
Because he's the only one that hasn't
Which
done
is
anything
why
messed up yet.
I have a proposition for
That's
you.
why I like him.
Yeah.
At present, Midgar requires my
He's an
full
innocent
and
flying
undivided
cat.
attention. The city is
If he
Shinra's
does
beating
something
heart.
messed up, I don't know what I'll
Its
do.
devastation is a humiliation, and the world must see us
Probably
rebuild.
cry.
To that end, I need
Why
to
does all
refocus
my favorite
my
characters
efforts
either die or
and
do
push
something
certain
messed
duties
up?
to one side.
Get to the point.
At least
My
in
father
One
left
Piece,
me
it's
a
like, oh, this
mountain of
person's doing
unfinished
something messed up.
like the recapture of a fugitive
Next
of ancient
season,
descent,
you don't see them
the
again.
recovery of a stolen lab specimen,
You get a breathing
and of course the
moment,
arrest
basically.
and execution of Avalanche.
You get a calming breathing moment
None
before
of
you
which,
see
frankly,
them again.
are of any interest to me whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'd gladly wash my hands of it all.
No, I think the second game
So
would be
what?
heavily
You're gonna let us
censored on
go?
console.
Just like that?
Heavily censored.
Yes.
And if it's not,
Provided you keep your distance from Midgar, that is. No more stirring the proverbial pot.
Oh, it's on sale, is it?
And the same goes for me? But why?
Yeah, Succubus is on sale.
Because I have a new vision for Shinra.
I did buy all
So we
the
go
Lego
free.
games that you wanted me to
And you get?
Sephiroth, dead.
I'm not hoarding
He's an
your money.
unsavory relic of our past, and I want him gone.
Now I have
But
to
in our
find
current
time to
state,
actually sit down
Shinra lacks
and
the
do
resources
more
to get the
private
job
scripts.
done. So I turn to you.
I hope some of them are
It's a deal.
Yeah.
You have a lead, I take it.
So then I can drag
The
Nathan
guys in
into
black
my
robes.
house.
Yeah.
Clever you.
You know who
That's
they
the
are,
thing about Lego.
don't you?
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth.
Yes, I know, and that the news was
Shadows of the Man,
Alright,
I believe
added
he
it
called
to
them.
the library, having it
Follow
downloaded
them
again.
and you'll find him.
Right.
Let it go. They make cute games all the time. Let it go. Yes, without objection.
Seems like a good way up.
Oh, just like those kids in the playground. It's like, Mummy, I want an ice cream. Not until after dinner. But
Yeah.
I want it now.
Gosh. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the live stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Final Fantasy VII. So, and like I said, if I get one copyright BS from this,
He's shutting it down.
I have to shut it down. I'm not gonna wait all this time.
Loves the BS rules.
But that's what happened before, you guys. Well,
It happened to the Rad Brad, it might end up happening to us.
yeah, so what happened was, when I was playing the OG version of Final Fantasy VII, I had to wait 30 days. You wanna know why? You wanna know what the reason why? The only reason why was Aerith theme song. And that was it. I had a little bit of the song. I turned
couldn't
it down.
edit it out for him back then.
Yeah, so I managed to turn it down. And you only hear a little bit of the music, but just a little snip of Aerith's theme song, I had to wait 30 days. So I completely shut it off. Shut off the music. I still beat the story. I still beat the game, but I had to turn off the music completely. So as of right now, if you guys saw, I had turned everything down because I am in fear of getting all that down. I'm
And
not,
yes, I am agree with you that half the game is music, but this is what we have to do.
Yeah, and I know most people are like, well, you can still do this and do this. Yeah, I already know that. I already knew that way before I started YouTubing. I already knew the get-go. I already knew the guidelines. I already knew the rundown. I already know. It's just that, no matter what happened.
The only thing Nathan can do is turn off the music and pray.
And pray that everything will go smoothly. So all my games that I play, I had to turn it off. There are a few of them that had a little bit of music, but shockingly, one of them that could not turn down the music was Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X still had music. All the way through. Every boss fight, every enemy fight, everywhere I go, there were always music. And I couldn't turn it down. I couldn't turn it off. So, I was praying that I can just go through and beat the game. And luckily I did, and guess what? Still no copyright. And that game, that remaster, have not been taken down. Shockingly to this day, it had not got taken down. But yet, Resident Evil 3, the credits, I got copyright because of one stupid thing in the credit.
A guy's name.
Exactly. And Final Fantasy VII.
Guy's name, it doesn't even work there anymore.
Yeah, and Era's theme from Final Fantasy VII, the OG, will come. And I'm sitting here like...
You know the stupidest thing I got copyrighted for, Nathan?
What?
Music I could never turn off in Dishonored. That was actually... shouldn't have ever been copyrighted because it was actually royalty-free music from a piano.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, what I'm gonna do this.
The bad guys were playing it and I was just walking past the building.
Yeah. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna redo the parade, but I'm gonna do it off camera because I don't want you guys to see it again. Now, I will make a separate save file if you guys want to see me do winning the stuff, and I'll do that separately. I'll just do the parade separately. So what I'm gonna do next time, I'll still continue doing the game, but don't be shocked that like, hey, how can you do the parade again? It gets showing me completing the parade. I'll just do it like that. So just look out for that, just in case if you got confused or something like that. It's like, how come you doing the parade again? So I know I'm just showing them what will happen if I win the parade. And there's a different dialogue. And I don't want to sit there and go back and redo it over and over again to see the dialogue. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue the story, and then whenever I get back into it, I'll do the parade, and then Abby, you can just watch the parade, and then you can just see the dialogue, and then it's not gonna put it this way, Abby, it's not gonna spoil anything. You'll just see the parade, and then you'll be like, oh shoot, I gotta do that. So. You're not. It's
just a fucking parade.
Yeah, it's just a parade, Abby. So you're not getting spoiled.
You're just not.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not gonna remember this later.
And
then I'm gonna be surprised all over again.
You're not gonna remember about it. By the time you play this game,
a game I played when I was a kid, Nathan, forgot exactly what happened. Played as an adult on a private stream, had the same reaction I did as a kid. Yeah. Whoa, that was violent.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow of more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Stay tuned and take care. Be blessed and have a good rest of your night. Like always, yeet. Be blessed, y'all, and have a good rest of your night.